Everyone in the courtroom believed Nathan Cole was winning. He sat relaxed beside his lawyer, already imagining life without obligations, without marriage, without the woman he had grown bored of. Across from him, Emma Cole looked calm, almost attached, as if the divorce had already happened in her mind. When the judge slid the papers forward, Nathan didn't even look twice. He smiled and whispered that this would all be over soon. Emma picked up the pen slowly. No shaking hands. No tears. She signed without hesitation. Nathan exhaled in relief, convinced he had escaped cleanly. What he didn't know was that Emma had spent years preparing for this exact moment. The silence in the room wasn't defeat. It was timing. And the real consequences would begin the second he walked out believing he was free, unaware that every step forward was already calculated, documented, and waiting to close in around him. Nathan met Olivia during what he called late meetings. She laughed at his stories, admired his confidence, and never asked uncomfortable questions. Emma noticed everything. The changed passwords, the sudden distance, the way Nathan stopped pretending to care. Instead of confronting him, Emma quietly revisited the prenuptial agreement Nathan once mocked. He had skimmed it years ago, joking that it was unnecessary. Emma never corrected him. She came for money that didn't announce itself. The businesses Nathan claimed as his own had been funded through trusts Emma controlled. The prenup wasn't about divorce. It was about deception, misconduct, and financial dependency. Every clause was precise. Every safeguard intentional. Nathan thought betrayal had no cost. Emma knew better. And when he chose another woman, he unknowingly activated every protection she had built into his future collapse. The day after the divorce, Nathan moved in with Olivia and posted smiling photos online. Friends congratulated him. Co-workers praised his confidence. He believed the worst was behind him. Then the first alert arrived. One account temporarily restricted. Then a second. By evening, his credit line was frozen. Nathan assumed it was a technical issue. His lawyer didn't return calls. His business partner sounded nervous. At midnight, his phone buzzed with a single message from the CFO. "We need to talk now." Panic replaced confidence. Nathan tried calling Emma for the first time since the divorce. She didn't answer. He still believed this was fixable. He still believed Emma was emotional, not strategic. He was wrong. The system he relied on was no longer responding, because the person who built it had quietly taken control again. Nathan finally read the prenuptial agreement in full. Clause after clause spelled out consequences he never imagined applied to him. Any asset acquired through spousal leverage, shared credit, or indirect funding reverted automatically in the event of infidelity. The language was airtight. His signature was everywhere. Nathan drove to Emma's office in a panic, demanding answers. Emma greeted him calmly, as if she had been expecting him. He accused her of manipulation. She corrected him. She hadn't manipulated anything. She had protected herself. Nathan asked why she let him walk away so easily. Emma looked him in the eye and said she wanted him confident. Confident people don't check details. Confident people sign quickly. And confident people fall harder when reality finally catches up to them. Within weeks, Nathan lost control of the company he once bragged about. Investors withdrew. The board removed him. Olivia disappeared as soon as the money did. Lawsuits followed, all enforceable, all legal. Nathan tried to fight, but there was nothing left to argue. Every document favored Emma. Every outcome had already been decided years earlier. Emma never celebrated publicly. She simply resumed ownership of what had always been hers. The world saw Nathan's downfall as sudden. Emma knew it was overdue. Betrayal hadn't destroyed him. Assumption had. And while Nathan searched for someone to blame, Emma moved forward without looking back, untouched by the wreckage she had predicted and prepared for. 6 months later, Emma stood alone on her balcony overlooking the city. Her phone buzzed once with Nathan's name. She deleted it without reading. The noise below felt distant, irrelevant. She hadn't ruined him out of anger. She had simply removed access. Power, she learned, didn't need revenge. It needed boundaries. Nathan believed freedom meant walking away. Emma understood freedom meant never being dependent in the first place. The divorce had ended their marriage, but the prenup had ended his illusion of control. And as the city lights flickered below, Emma knew the most painful lesson Nathan learned wasn't losing money. It was realizing the woman he underestimated had been the architect of everything he lost. If you enjoy billionaire betrayal stories, legal traps, and quiet karma, subscribe now. We upload daily, and every story hits harder than the last.